Class, today we will be learning about our order of operations. And when doing order of operations, there's a certain thing called a mnemonic device that we use. And this mnemonic device is PEMDAS. This stands for Please Excuse My Dear Aunt Sally. Whenever you're doing order of operations, you can use PEMDAS, which means Please Excuse My Dear Aunt Sally. Now I'll show you what these letters stand for. The P stands for parentheses. The E stands for exponents. This little number at the top is what we call an exponent. The M stands for multiplication. The D stands for division. The A stands for addition. And the S stands for subtraction. This is Please Excuse My Dear Aunt Sally. Okay, class? So first I'm going to show you all an example of order of operations. Okay, so for the first example, we have so first what I'm going to do is my P, my parentheses. What we always do parentheses first when we're doing order of operations. What's in parentheses is 3 times 2. Just because the multiplication sign is in the middle doesn't mean we do multiplication first. We're going to do the parentheses first. So 3 times 2 is 6. I'll keep it in parentheses, bring everything else in the problem down. Okay? Then next, we're going to do parentheses again because the sign is still there. Until we cancel the parentheses out, we'll keep using whatever sign we have until we get rid of it. So next we're going to do 1 times 6. And parentheses means multiplication as well as the X does. So we're going to do 1 times 6. So we're going to bring everything else down. So 1 times 6 is 6. So we're going to bring everything else down. Then next, we're going to do our division. We've done our parentheses. We don't have any exponents in this problem, so we'll do division because we did multiplication just now. So 6 divided by 3 is 2. Bring everything else down, then go to the next step. Our next step is our subtraction. Whenever we're multiplying or dividing, we always solve from left to right. Whenever we're using addition or subtraction, we always solve from left to right. So first we have subtraction, then we have addition. No matter which one we use first, we're going to come up with the same answer. So first we're going to do 2 minus 2, which is 0. Then we're going to bring everything else down, plus 5 equals 5. So this is how we do order of operations. Now I'm going to do a problem, and I want you all to do it with me. Okay? Okay, so for the next problem, we're going to do 4 minus 1 plus 1 in parentheses 3 plus 2 divided by 1 times 1. Okay? So what do we do first, class?
Parentheses.
Okay. In parentheses, we have 3 plus 2, which is what, class?
5.
5. We bring the 5 down, keep it in parentheses, and bring everything else down. Okay, so we brought everything else down. We still have parentheses. And by this point, we're doing multiplication because parentheses means multiplication as well. If there's no other sign, parentheses will mean multiplication. So next we're on the multiplication sign because we don't have any exponents in this problem. So we're not using exponents. Okay, so 1 times 5 is going to be 5. We're going to bring everything else down. Okay, class, tell me what's the next step?
Division.
Okay, division, which is after multiplication. So we're please excuse my dear, which is the division. That's the dear. We're going to do 5 divided by 1, which is what, class?
5.
Okay. So we're gonna bring everything else down. Oh. Okay, so our next step is what, class? What do we see here?
Multiplication.
Multiplication, because we always do multiplication or division before addition and subtraction. So 5 times 1 is what?
5.
5. Okay. What's the next step that we have, class?
Subtraction.
Okay. So 4 minus 1 is what?
4. 3.
3. And we're going to bring the 5 down. And 3 plus 5 is
8.
8. So you've done an order of operation problem. So let's go back over it. What is the mnemonic device for order of operations?
Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally.
Okay? And please excuse my dear Aunt Sally stands for what? What does the P stand for?
Parentheses.
Parentheses. Okay? What does the E stand for?
Exponents.
Okay? What about the M?
Multiplication.
What about the D?
Division.
What about the A?
Addition.
And the S?
Subtraction.
Okay, so whenever we're doing order of operations, we're going to use PEMDAS, which is please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. Are there any questions, class?
No.
Okay, our lesson is finished.